Away and running at the fairgrounds. T Burns broke sharp toward the inside. Gormley's got game in the orange cap, along with Malibu SS, and Millard Smile has dropped back to last with Deshaun Parker. It's T Burns who took the top. T Burns out in front by 2. Edgar Morales and Malibu SS has nosed into second. Colby Hernandez with Gormley's got game right there toward the rail. T Burns leads to a half mile from home, and with Mitchell Murrell, Millard Smile trails the quartet here in the Thursday opener. The quarter for T Burns, 22.53 seconds. They round the far turn. So this is 3 furlongs from home for the front runner T Burns, who's tracked by Malibu SS. Here's Malibu SS now, revving up his engine to take on T Burns as they turn for home at the quarter pole. Gormley's got game was switched out. 6 lengths away, Millard Smile is last of the 4. The half mile in 45.96 seconds. Malibu SS has taken the lead from T Burns past the 8th pole with Gormley's got game charging on the outside. Gormley's got game trying to reel Malibu SS in, but Malibu SS is finding for Edgar Morales. Malibu SS at 3-5. Malibu SS, the first favorite, obliges. Gormley's got game was the runner-up. Then T Burns and Millard Smile. And they're off. Muscadine, there's Sermon on the Mount, and here's Caprock Minor, who's up and after the lead for Jose Rodriguez. Caprock Minor to the front from the favorite, Sermon on the Mount, with the white cap as they enter the first turn. Then East Lex vying with Mishko for third. They have 7 furlongs to go, and Caprock Minor vying for it with Sermon on the Mount. The Great Blur is next, while racing in front of Muscadine, beaten for speed after a couple of furlongs. Color Fast has drifted back to be 7th and last. It's Caprock Minor. So they have the 12-time winner, Caprock Minor, to track down the opening quarter in 24.60 seconds at the 5.5. It's Caprock Minor who leads by 2. Emmanuel Nieves and Sermon on the Mount stays focused in on the front runner with Mishko third between horses. East Lex is a wide 4th. And this trio looks to close in on Caprock Minor. They have a half mile to run. Then Muscadine toward the inside, 3/4 length to the Green Blur, and still 8 lengths astern to Color Fast, who remains 7th in a remote last. The half mile in 49.33 seconds. They round the far turn. Caprock Minor confronted by Sermon on the Mount. Sermon on the Mount has taken a short lead from Caprock Minor, who's under pressure as they come toward the quarter pole. Then Mishko and Muscadine together. East Lex straightens away in 5th. Sermon on the Mount spins them in. Color Fast just relegated the Great Blur to last. 3/4 in 1 minute 14.71 seconds. Leading in the final furlong and a half against the rail with Emmanuel Nieves. It's Sermon on the Mount in front by 5 from Mishko, Muscadine. Color Fast charging hard on the outside, but they come past the 16th. And they'll need a Hail Mary pass to catch Sermon on the Mount. Sermon on the Mount is well clear. Sermon on the Mount rolls home. Color Fast last to second. Mishko third, and Muscadine might have just held East Lex for 4th. And they're off. Lil Wody broke fast. Lil Wody with He's a Sexy Zong, who starts a bid. And toward the inside, Check Me Out in the orange cap. He's a Sexy Zong. He's a Sexy Zong. Went to the front for Raylu Gutierrez. Looks to tighten things up on Check Me Out and crosses over. Lil Wody after a sharp start. Right there on the speed for Erica Murray. As Silver Chalice strides up on the outside for Alexander Castillo with a bid. Check Me Out and back of this front flight in 4th place as they head toward the far turn. Then comes Trader Price, who's second to last, and Party Little Boy trails the maiden sprint. The quarter went past in 23.31 seconds. Around the far turn they go. Lil Wody's nosed in front. Short lead, Lil Wody with He's a Sexy Zong. Holding that position with the rail. Lil Wody and He's a Sexy Zong. They take this battle to the top of the stretch with Silver Chalice straightening away in 3rd. Check Me Out toward the inside. Trader Price and Party Little Boy half mile in 47.41 seconds. They come down toward the final furlong. Lil Wody continues to dispute it with He's a Sexy Zong, who tries to fight on with the rail for a final 16th. Check Me Out is now 3rd past Silver Chalice. They're close to the finish with Erica Murray. Lil Wody kept to the task. Lil Wody in front of He's a Sexy Zong. Lil Wody wins by 2. He's a Sexy Zong was second. Trader Price 3rd, and Check Me Out finished 4th. They're in the gate. Robin sprinting, nice line out. Scarlet's Blackjack rockets out from Wildcat, flashing speed. Binding Agreement is a close third through the first furlong. Then Hooray Austin with on the outside Golden Palace and Win You Win. For the run to the half-mile pole with Jose Rodriguez, it's Scarlet's Blackjack, the fleetest of the field, tracked by Wildcat, with Binding Agreement running in third by 4. Hooray Austin, the favorite now in fourth place for Raylo Gutierrez at the 3.5, with on the outside Golden Palace remaining second to last and beaten for speed. Win You Win trails the sextet as they round the far turn. The quarter 23.06 seconds. It's Scarlet's Blackjack. Gerard Melanson and Wildcat poised. Here's Wildcat, who makes a bid to take on Scarlet's Blackjack as they straighten up. Binding Agreement tips to the outside for Colby Hernandez. Golden Palace on the far outside. Hooray Austin driven to gain toward the inside. Hooray Austin still has 4 lengths to find and a furlong to do so. It's Wildcat. Wildcat went to the front from Scarlet's Blackjack. Hooray Austin is running on, but they're close to home with G-Money. It's Wildcat, and Wildcat takes it by 3. Hooray Austin was second, Binding Agreement gained third, and Scarlet's Blackjack finished fourth. All in. We're ready. And they're off. Warrant broke sharp. There's Right and Just, who starts an early bid in company with Dustum as they head toward the first turn. Mailman Money and the Wildcat Blue taken back. And on the outside, Cash Logistics with just over 7 furlongs to run. It's Dustum. So the Texas bred frontrunner, it's Dustum, who leads Right and Just as they go to the back of the track with Warrant in between horses. Mailman Money holds that position with the rail and Cash Logistics on the outside. They go up the backstretch, and it's Right and Just who's taking the lead now for Raylo Gutierrez. Right and Just leads as Warrant comes through up the rail now for Florent Giroux. Warrant leads to 5 furlongs from home, 3/4 length. Right and Just stays close with the favorite. Then toward the rail for Deshaun Parker is Mailman Money, who's right at Warrant's heels. In between horses with Alexander Castillo, Dustum, James Graham and Cash Logistics taking a wider angle of attack. The half mile in 49.34 seconds. They round the far turn. It's Warrant, Right and Just. 3 furlongs from the winning line for Warrant, who's out in front here of Right and Just. As Cash Logistics now starts to make 3-path progress. Cash Logistics picking up on the outside. And Mailman Money now coming with a bold move in between horses. Here's Mailman Money to take on Warrant. Dustum on the far outside. Last of 5 to make the top of this fairground stretch. 3/4 in 1 minute 14.35 seconds. Mailman Money runs at Warrant, but Warrant leads the way with Flo a furlong away from 2K. It's Warrant who's finding, holds Mailman Money with on the outside Cash Logistics. They're close to home. It's Warrant, Mailman Money. Warrant comes back on top to make it 2,000 career wins for Florent Giroux. Warrant holds Mailman Money. Cash Logistics finished third. The Rolfing sprinting. Fast start for Boyfriend Material, just headed by Twirling Roses. And toward the inside, Zippin' Gigi. Now for Brian Hernandez Jr., Zippin' Gigi dash to the front, 3/4 length to Twirling Roses, who tracks with Grains the Boy right there toward the rail. Minnesota ready, Underhill's Tab now. Strides up on the outside for Colby Hernandez, the orange cap of Underhill's Tab. Minnesota ready in tight quarters between horses. After breaking sharp, Boyfriend Material wide and last at the 3.5. It's Zippin' Gigi, who leads Twirling Roses through a first quarter in 23.01 seconds. They round the far turn. Zippin' Gigi just leads. Twirling Roses staying close with Minnesota ready in the Royal Blue. Now coming 3 wide. Underhill's Tab 4 deep as they come toward the top of the stretch. Grains the Boy in the red blinkers and cap just held up, spying a gap is Grains the Boy. And Boyfriend Material was last as they straightened away. Half mile in 46.67 seconds. But now they're deep in the final furlong and a half with the rail at Zippin' Gigi. Here's Minnesota ready, who's picking up a full head of steam for Corey Lanerie. Twirling Roses Grains the Boy toward the inside. Underhill's Tab is well beaten. It's Minnesota ready. Minnesota ready, full of run. Minnesota ready gets the result from Zippin' Gigi. Twirling Roses third. Grains the Boy finished fourth. Well clear at 110.56. Turf good. They're in the gate. Ready. And they're off. And here's Cortman scoring drive in the teal cap. And Single Shot is going out toward the lead in company with Cortman as they head toward the first turn. So these joint leaders, Single Shot and Cortman the rail, with Perrins saving ground in third, in between horses Scoring Drive in fourth, being led out to the stretch by Single Shot and Cortman nearer the rail. Then farther back is Mo Credo with Northern Reflection, who's out deep on the course. And even farther out is One for Vivi, who's drifted back toward last. It's Cortman and Single Shot. They're vying for it. The opening quarter, good turf, 25.31 seconds, 5 furlongs to go. Single Shot has taken a short lead here for Jose Rodriguez. Single Shot and Cortman up the near side, with Coffee County now looking to make a bid in between horses. Perrins tracks them from fourth, Northern Reflection in fifth, while One for Vivi ups closer that far side rail for Manuel Nieves. One for Vivi with the trailers in between horses Scoring Drive and closer the near side rail Mo Credo. The half mile went past in 51.42 seconds on the far side of the fairgrounds course. Single Shot just leads Cortman, with Perrins a closing third. On the outside is Northern Reflection. Coffee County in the orange cap is held up at the turn-in. One for Vivi on the far outside. Scoring Drive looks to pick through traffic, and Mo Credo was last as they straightened away. 3/4, 1 minute 19.05 seconds. It's Single Shot. Coffee County burst through. Cortman steadied back off of heels. Perrins needs to lift in the final furlong, where it's Coffee County, who's come up the inside for Mitchell Merrill. Coffee County leads Single Shot. Charging now. Here comes Scoring Drive. One for Vivi near the stand side rail. But Coffee County got through, came up the rail, and won by 3.5. Scoring Drive was second. One for Vivi third, raced wide. Single Shot was fourth. Then Perrins, Mo Credo, Northern Reflection, and Cortman was last home.